all over in the comments, hey Brian, what does your day look like? Let me show you. We are rocking and shipping today, and what I'll often do is I will check to see how everything is looking. How are we looking on our tracking boards? Are we tracking? Are we behind? If we're behind, I'm gonna jump in and find a way to get us to our goals. We didn't make it very far. Shipping needs our help. Let's chip in and see what we can do to add some capacity. I can already hear the YouTube comments. Brian, maybe you should hire more people instead, then you don't have to do any work. Well, guess what? We're trying to make improvements. We're trying to reduce what we need. So why add people if we're not gonna need them once we make improvements? So I'll just help out. You might find this crazy, but this is Kevin. He's my general manager. He's also out here trying to help because we need to subordinate to the bottleneck. And that bottleneck right now is our outgoing shipments. Every lean book and podcast is always talking about going to the Gemba, putting your boots on the floor. But are you just walking around? Or are you actually looking to see if you can help? Because you're extra capacity, and it's pretty easy to actually do the work and see, does this suck? Can I make it better? By lending a hand over here, putting together roof racks, what I have learned is a process that we improved a month ago actually still sucks, and it needs to be made better. But here's the thing, my guys are just struggling through it because they don't know how to make all the changes that we know how to make. So this whole area needs a reboot. Even though it has these really cool bins and some nice organization, it's still a major struggle and excess inventory. So we're gonna get rid of it. Here's the thing, when I'm on the shop floor, I'm all ears, I'm listening. I'm using every conversation as an opportunity to coach so that I'm not just doing the work, but I'm actually moving my team forward by teaching them the basics that they need to know. So that didn't take a ton of my time to help them reach their goals, but it's also important that they know that I'm here to support them. They are the surgeons, I am the nurse. I'm here to support them, give them the scalpel so that they can get the work done. Here you go, Ben. Couple grand. Oh man, don't tease me with a good time. Ah! Hey Nick, I can take that for you. Christopher, high five. How's it going today?
Good.
Having a good one?
Yes.
Hitting your goals?
Yes.
Need a hand?
No.
All right, I'm off somewhere else. We're over here checking on powder coating now. As you can see here, we have a cart sitting outside. This is a control point for us. We consider this an on-deck cart. This is the next cart that's gonna go all the way across the parking lot inside that building, and they're gonna ship all of that stuff out. It's good to see that that's here because that means that they're on track inside of powder coating. How are you guys looking? Looks like you have cart 11, you have cart 12 behind me ready to go in paper. We have an hour, we're gonna get that done, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
All right, high five. Good job, Nate. Ryan?
High five.
Hey, let's try again, that was weak. Everyone in back is on track. They are gonna hit their goals for the day. We're just short up in shipping, so I'm gonna head back over to shipping and I'm gonna see what I can do to get us across the finish line. I'm sure many of you have heard this, but the standard you walk by is the standard you're willing to accept. So make sure you're keeping the rope tight and you're showing your team that you're not gonna walk by stuff like this. You'll get it into the trash can. Before I let you go, did you guys know that I wrote a book? The Lean Leadership Action Guidebook. You can see here, you can buy it in North America at leanbydoing.com. If you're international, you can buy this sucker right on Amazon. So make sure you get this thing, check it out for all the insight and all the silly stories that I tell about my leadership journey.